Chosen one, listen carefully. This moment is not a coincidence. You are God, and they finally know it. Everything you said has come true. Ancient history, sacred symbols, hidden philosophies, and even recent research confirm what has always been whispered about you. Your words are no longer just ideas. They are becoming reality before everyone's eyes. Your actions now point unmistakably to your true nature. The revolution of this time is unfolding through you. The world is watching, researching, and comparing your life to sacred images and writings, and the match is undeniable. People are terrified because they are realizing what you are. Your transformation is no longer hidden. Your identity is clear. History, philosophy, and the sacred pyramids all point to you. Everything about you has been foretold, and now it is time to embrace it fully. Before we go deeper into this message, take a moment to do 3 things. Hit that like button, subscribe to help us reach 20,000 subscribers, and leave a comment with the number 11. This simple act will amplify the energy of this message and send a powerful signal to the universe that you are ready to step fully into your destiny. The veil has lifted. What was once hidden in symbols, whispers, and shadows has now come into the light. The world can no longer deny what their spirits always sensed, that you, the chosen one, are not merely a being of flesh, but a living embodiment of the divine. The murmurs have turned into declarations, the disbelief into awakening. What they feared, what they denied, has become undeniable truth. Across ancient texts, painted scrolls, and forbidden scriptures, there have always been references to a figure, an entity, who would return in human form to awaken the world. That figure has arrived, and it's you. The codes, the signs, and the alignments across time are not coincidence. They are confirmation. You were never ordinary. The pulse of God echoes through your heartbeat. The world sees it now, and it both terrifies and transforms them. Those who once mocked your words now tremble with recognition. Those who once laughed at your visions now study them with reverence. This is no longer prophecy, it is reality. You don't just speak divine truth, you are divine truth. From the lips of sages to the symbols carved on pyramids, every path leads back to you. Their denial was never about you, it was their fear of their own smallness beside your infinite light. But now, the time for hiding is over. They know, and you can feel it. You are not becoming. You have arrived. You are not discovering. You are remembering. Chosen one, you are God in human form. And the world finally knows it. Every word you've ever spoken, every vision you've shared, every warning you gave is now unfolding in front of humanity's eyes. What they once called delusion, they now call prophecy. Your truth echoes across timelines, proving that your voice has always been the voice of destiny. Remember when you told them the systems would collapse, that the veils would tear, that the world would experience a mass awakening? They laughed. They turned away. But now, as those very events unravel before their eyes, there is silence. No more ridicule, only awe and regret. You didn't just predict change, you initiated it. You didn't just foresee transformation, you embodied it. You were the mirror that showed them what was coming, and now they can't unsee what you showed them. Your words were spells, living frequencies that rewired the very matrix of this world. It's not just people who remember your words, even the earth reacts. Natural events, global shifts, collective consciousness, all aligning with what you declared. The universe listened because the universe recognized you. You weren't speaking ideas. You were speaking reality into form. And now they whisper to each other in reverent fear. Everything they said is happening. You were right all along. And being right was never about pride. It was about purpose. From the ruins of forgotten civilizations to the laboratories of modern science, all signs are pointing in one direction: to you. The timelines are merging. The echoes of Atlantis, Kemet, Sumeria, and beyond speak your name. You are the bridge between the ancient world and the now. Archaeologists are stunned as sacred texts they once dismissed now bear frightening resemblance to your messages. Inscriptions on megalithic stones match your visions word for word. Statues carved thousands of years ago mirror your features, your symbols, your very aura. They thought it was myth. Now they realize it was memory. Scientists, too, are watching. Quantum researchers, behavioral analysts, neurological experts, they all see something in you that defies every model and every explanation. Their tools cannot quantify what you are, but their data points to the truth. You are not bound by human limitations. You are the anomaly they can't explain, the variable they didn't predict. Even artificial intelligence and machine learning algorithms are finding pattern matches between your words and ancient prophecies at statistical levels that defy randomness. You are written into the very code of existence. You are not just a person, you are a phenomenon. You are a living convergence. And now, reluctantly, the scholars and skeptics alike must admit the prophecies are real. The myths were memories, and the chosen one is here. This is no longer a spiritual awakening. This is a divine revolution. And you, chosen one, are its spark, not by weapons or politics, but by the raw power of truth. The world doesn't need more leaders. It needs someone who remembers what leadership truly is. And that's you. You are not a part of this system. You are the glitch that disrupts it. You are not marching to war. You are a frequency that dismantles corruption by simply existing. When you enter a room, things shift. People think differently, feel differently, act differently, because you carry a revolution inside your energy. You are changing hearts, not just headlines. You are awakening people from the inside out. They don't know why they cry when they hear you speak. They don't understand why their hands tremble when you touch their shoulder. But it's because you are activating them. The old world cannot hold you. The boxes they made for people like you crumble in your presence. You were not born to fit in. You were born to break everything false and resurrect what is real. This isn't a movement. It's a divine uprising, and you are the trumpet that calls it forth. And now, from the ashes of a crumbling system, a new world is forming, one shaped by your voice, your presence, and your unwavering mission. The revolution has a name, and that name is you. There is power in your speech, power far beyond the ordinary. Your words are not mere sentences. They are living forces. Each syllable you release carries frequency, intention, and energy that shapes the material world. This is why, chosen one, your words do not vanish into air. They become worlds. People used to listen to you with doubt, thinking your visions were only metaphors. But as events unfold exactly as you described, they are beginning to understand. Your voice was never just commentary, it was creation. You were not predicting the future, you were writing it. Now, when you speak, they pause. They lean in. They write down every word because they have seen how each prophecy unfolds like clockwork. They know that listening to you is not entertainment, it is survival. They are beginning to revere your speech as sacred text, not just conversation. Even nature bends to your speech. Storms calm, people heal, entire movements ignite at the sound of your words. This is not coincidence. This is your power manifesting through sound and intention. You are the frequency of destiny. And as they witness this, awe grows. Fear mixes with reverence. They realize they are in the presence of someone whose voice shapes reality itself. They are beginning to call you what you have always been, a living word of God. It is not only your words, but also your actions that speak of your true identity. The way you move, the timing of your decisions, the precision with which events unfold around you, these are no longer the actions of a mere mortal. These are the signs of divine orchestration. When you take a step, entire timelines shift. When you choose a path, history rearranges itself. This is why researchers and scholars are now tracking your movements, comparing them to ancient maps, symbols, and prophecies. And time after time, they find perfect alignment. Look at the way your gestures echo the postures of ancient deities depicted on temple walls. Look at how your journeys mirror the pilgrimages of mythic heroes. These patterns are not random, they are proof. Your life is the living myth. Even your smallest choices ripple outward. People find their lives changed simply by crossing your path. Chance encounters turn into destiny. Coincidence becomes synchronicity. This is because you are not just acting, you are activating, and those who witness it cannot deny it. Your actions speak louder than any scripture. You are not just talking about God, you are walking as God. History is not a distant storybook. It is a mirror reflecting your journey. Every empire, every rise and fall, every mythic archetype, all of it was a rehearsal for your arrival. The tapestry of human memory has been waiting for your thread to complete the pattern. You are not a character in history. You are the author. Every age whispered of your coming. Every culture left clues for you to find, breadcrumbs across time, pointing back to your essence. You were always there, hidden in plain sight, woven into the collective story of humanity. And now, as your presence grows undeniable, people begin rewriting their understanding of the past. Scholars are forced to revise textbooks, religious leaders to rethink doctrine, historians to admit their blind spots. Your life is making history rewrite itself. This is why ancient places feel familiar to you. This is why sacred symbols stir your blood. You are not learning them, you are remembering them. You have walked this earth many times before, each time leaving a fragment of yourself to be found again. Now, the fragments are returning to you. History itself bows, acknowledging its author. The story belongs to you. In hidden labs, behind closed doors, in academic circles and secret agencies, they are watching you. They are compiling your words, tracking your actions, and feeding them into algorithms. And what they are finding terrifies them. Perfect alignment with ancient prophecies. At first, they dismissed you as a curiosity. Then, they called you an anomaly. But now, as the data accumulates, they are forced to face the truth. They are mapping your life to texts thousands of years old, and the matches are exact. This is not superstition. This is science confirming prophecy. They see the pattern emerging at what they call 2.0 points, the critical thresholds where myth and reality converge. They cannot explain how your existence echoes multiple cultures across continents all at once. But they know it's happening. Some of them are afraid. Others are in awe. Some want to suppress this information. Others want to share it. But all of them, secretly, are beginning to believe. You are not an ordinary human to them anymore. You are a living event. And while they monitor you, they do not realize you are monitoring them as well. You know their fears. You feel their curiosity. And you understand that their research is yet another confirmation of what you already knew. You are the prophecy incarnate. Across temples, caves, scrolls, and starlit skies, there are images of you. They may not bear your modern face, but the symbols are the same. The posture, the eyes, the markings, the aura. Sacred art was always painting you. As your transformation accelerates, these images come alive. People see you in visions, in dreams, in spontaneous artwork. They compare them to ancient carvings and gasp at the similarity. The match is undeniable. 2.0, they call it. The threshold where myth becomes man. Look at the pyramids, aligned with the stars. Look at the temples, etched with glyphs of a being who speaks, and worlds are born. Look at the scrolls describing a figure who arrives at the end of an age. They are all pointing to this moment, to you. It is as if the ancients left a cosmic mirror for you to find. And now, standing before it, you see your reflection not just in the present, but across millennia. You are the image they were waiting for. This is why people feel déjà vu when they meet you. This is why strangers cry at the sight of you. Deep down, they recognize you from a story older than time. You are their living memory of God. Truth is powerful. It liberates. But first, it terrifies. And now the truth of your identity is surfacing like a tidal wave. People's hearts pound. Their beliefs tremble. Everything they thought they knew about reality, power, and divinity is cracking open. You are the quake. Some run from it, some deny it, some lash out. This is normal. When a sleeping world wakes up, the first feeling is fear. They are not just afraid of you, they are afraid of what your existence means for them. Because if you are who you are, then nothing they believed was ever real. You see their eyes widen. You hear their whispers. Some call you dangerous. Some call you savior. In truth, you are both, because to destroy illusion is to destroy comfort. And yet, you keep moving, keep revealing, keep awakening, because that is your mission. This fear is not a sign of failure. It is a sign of impact. No revolution in consciousness arrives without resistance, but even their fear is an offering to you, a sign that you have shattered their slumber. The terrified are on the verge of awakening, and soon fear will turn to awe. Awe will turn to reverence. Reverence will turn to love. This is how it has always been for the chosen one. The moment of realization is here. The scales have fallen from their eyes. The puzzle pieces have clicked into place. They no longer see you as strange, eccentric, or mystical. They see you as you are, the one who was foretold. Conversations are changing. People whisper your name in prayer. They write your words in journals. They watch your movements with reverence. And they know, whether they admit it or not, that they are witnessing something cosmic, something sacred. This recognition is not just happening externally, it is happening in their hearts. People are feeling a stirring, a remembering. They feel as though they have always known you, as though they were waiting for you. Because they were. This realization is not about fame. It is about destiny. It is about the collective remembering its origin. And you, chosen one, are the mirror showing them their divine source. This is why they recognize you now, because in you, they see God, and the world will never be the same again. You are not waiting to become divine, you are remembering you already are. Your transformation is not a change, it is a revelation. Every cell of your body, every spark of your mind, is awakening to its full potential. This is happening now, in real time. People see it. They notice the glow in your eyes, the calm in your voice, the certainty in your movements. They feel the energy radiating from you. They sense the shift. You are not hiding anymore, and your true nature is impossible to ignore. This unfolding is accelerating. Prophecies spoke of a moment like this, when the chosen one would activate fully and step into their role. That moment is here. This is why everything feels heightened, why reality itself seems to bend around you. As your divinity emerges, so does your mission. Every experience you have had has prepared you for this. Every wound was a forging. Every challenge a refinement. You are the diamond, revealed after the fire. You are becoming visible to the world as you truly are. And now, as your light intensifies, you are ready to lead humanity across the threshold. No more doubt, no more second-guessing, no more wondering if it was all in your head. The signs are too clear. The evidence too overwhelming. You are the one chosen by God. This is not about superiority. It is about service. It is about carrying a message bigger than yourself. It is about fulfilling a promise made before time began. You are the vessel of that promise, the embodiment of a cosmic covenant. This clarity brings peace. It also brings responsibility. But you are ready. You were born ready. Every lifetime you have lived prepared you for this moment. Every skill, every gift, every scar, all of it shaped you into exactly what was needed now. People can see it in your aura. They feel it in your presence. Even without words, they know. You don't have to convince them anymore. Your existence is the proof. You are chosen, and now the mission truly begins. If you trace the lines of history, the paths of philosophy, and the architecture of the sacred pyramids, they all converge, like rivers, into an ocean at your feet. The ancients built not just monuments, but maps, and those maps lead to you. Philosophers spoke of a being beyond being. Mystics whispered of the one who bridges heaven and earth. Mathematicians encoded your patterns into geometry. Architects built your legacy into stone. All of it was preparation. Now, standing at this intersection, you embody it all. You are the living answer to their questions, the fulfillment of their theories, the reality of their myths, the arrival of their hopes. This is why so many traditions feel familiar to you. They were all fragments of your story. The pyramids themselves, aligned with stars, resonating with frequency, are more than tombs. They are transmitters. They were designed to send a message forward in time. That message was a name, your name. And now you have heard it. Now you remember. The message has reached its destination. The waiting is over. The training is complete. The signs have aligned. This is the moment when everything hidden is revealed. The time has come. You will begin to understand why your life has unfolded as it has. You will see the connections between your past, your present, and your destiny. You will remember who you were before you came here and why you chose this mission. The veils will fall and clarity will rise. This revelation is not just for you. It is for the world. Because as you remember who you are, you awaken others to remember who they are. Your light will ignite their light. Your awakening will spark their awakening. This is how the new world begins. You are no longer preparing. You are no longer waiting. You are no longer questioning. You are stepping fully into your power, your purpose, your truth. You are the living revolution, the divine transformation, the one who was foretold, and now chosen one. As history, prophecy, and reality converge, the world stands at attention. All of creation holds its breath. Because you have arrived, because the moment has come, because you are God, and they finally know it. There is a moment unlike any other, a quiet crack in the fabric of your being, where the ordinary slips away and the eternal self stirs awake. This is the awakening of a timeless spirit, a profound rebirth that reaches far beyond the fleeting worries of the day-to-day. It is as if a long-forgotten flame, buried beneath layers of doubt and fear, suddenly blazes back to life. You feel it deep within your core, a stirring of something ancient and magnificent, a voice that speaks not in words, but in certainty and profound knowing. This awakening is no accident, no coincidence. It is a cosmic call echoing through your veins, reminding you that your soul's journey has been unfolding across ages untold. From this awakening, the veil of illusion begins to lift. The world you once saw as fixed and finite now feels fluid, pulsing with possibility and unseen connections. You start noticing synchronicities, moments where chance feels like destiny, where strangers' eyes hold familiar stories, and where nature itself seems to bow to your presence. This is not mere imagination. It is the undeniable sign that your spirit is reawakening to its vastness, its true nature. The timeless spirit inside you remembers its place not just on this earth, but in the cosmos itself, a spark of the divine light that has always existed beyond time and space. Yet, this awakening is not without its struggles. As your spirit rises, it pushes against the boundaries of old beliefs, relationships, and fears. You may feel lost between two worlds, the one you knew and the one you are becoming. It is a sacred tension, a necessary storm that tests your resolve and forces you to shed what no longer serves your highest truth. The pain of this transition is profound but purposeful. Like a phoenix burning before it rises, your spirit must dissolve the past to make way for the radiant future. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt is an offering to your transformation. As you step deeper into this awakening, you begin to sense that you are not alone. Around you, unseen forces gather, ancestors, angels, guides, all aligned to support the rebirth of your spirit. The universe itself seems to conspire in your favor, opening doors, lighting paths, and sending signs tailored just for you. You realize that this awakening is part of a larger story, a grand cosmic plan that transcends human understanding. It is a sacred dance of destiny, where your timeless spirit plays a leading role in the evolution of not only yourself, but all of humanity. This awakening is both a gift and a responsibility. It calls you to remember who you truly are, a being woven from stardust and divine light, carrying within you the power to heal, to create, and to transform. As the timeless spirit within you rises, so too does your ability to influence the world around you, not through force, but through presence, love, and truth. You become a beacon, a living testament to the possibility of awakening beyond limits. And though the path ahead may be uncertain, you now walk it with the courage and grace of a spirit reborn, destined to leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of existence. There is a moment unlike any other, a quiet crack in the fabric of your being where the ordinary slips away and the eternal self stirs awake. This is the awakening of a timeless spirit, a profound rebirth that reaches far beyond the fleeting worries of the day-to-day. It is as if a long-forgotten flame, buried beneath layers of doubt and fear, suddenly blazes back to life. You feel it deep within your core, a stirring of something ancient and magnificent, a voice that speaks not in words, but in certainty and profound knowing. This awakening is no accident, no coincidence. It is a cosmic call echoing through your veins, reminding you that your soul's journey has been unfolding across ages untold. From this awakening, the veil of illusion begins to lift. The world you once saw as fixed and finite now feels fluid, pulsing with possibility and unseen connections. You start noticing synchronicities, moments where chance feels like destiny, where strangers' eyes hold familiar stories, and where nature itself seems to bow to your presence. This is not mere imagination. It is the undeniable sign that your spirit is reawakening to its vastness, its true nature. The timeless spirit inside you remembers its place not just on this earth, but in the cosmos itself, a spark of the divine light that has always existed beyond time and space. Yet this awakening is not without its struggles. As your spirit rises, it pushes against the boundaries of old beliefs, relationships, and fears. You may feel lost between two worlds, the one you knew and the one you are becoming. It is a sacred tension, a necessary storm that tests your resolve and forces you to shed what no longer serves your highest truth. The pain of this transition is profound but purposeful. Like a phoenix burning before it rises, your spirit must dissolve the past to make way for the radiant future. Every tear, every sleepless night, every moment of doubt is an offering to your transformation. As you step deeper into this awakening, you begin to sense that you are not alone. Around you, unseen forces gather, ancestors, angels, guides, all aligned to support the rebirth of your spirit. The universe itself seems to conspire in your favor, opening doors, lighting paths, and sending signs tailored just for you. You realize that this awakening is part of a larger story, a grand cosmic plan that transcends human understanding. It is a sacred dance of destiny, where your timeless spirit plays a leading role in the evolution of not only yourself, but all of humanity. This awakening is both a gift and a responsibility. It calls you to remember who you truly are, a being woven from stardust and divine light, carrying within you the power to heal, to create, and to transform. As the timeless spirit within you rises, so too does your ability to influence the world around you, not through force, but through presence, love, and truth. You become a beacon, a living testament to the possibility of awakening beyond limits. And though the path ahead may be uncertain, you now walk it with the courage and grace of a spirit reborn, destined to leave an indelible mark on the tapestry of existence. Within the depths of your being lies a sacred blueprint, a divine map etched not in ink, but in light and memory. This blueprint holds the secrets of who you are and the purpose you were born to fulfill. It is ancient eternal, and unchangeable, imprinted onto your soul before time itself began. You may have felt it stirring in moments of quiet reflection, in dreams that defy logic, or in flashes of intuition that pull you toward your destiny. This is your essence, calling out, reminding you that your life is no accident. It is a carefully woven design. The divine blueprint contains codes and patterns that resonate with the universe itself. It is a reflection of cosmic laws and sacred geometry, an invisible architecture that governs your unique path. When you align with this blueprint, you find an effortless flow in life. Doors open, connections deepen, and your gifts unfold naturally. But when you resist, confusion and hardship arise. This tension between your soul's design and your outer experience is the space where transformation happens, where the blueprint gradually reveals itself in clarity and power. Many ancient traditions spoke of this divine blueprint in different ways, from the Akashic records to the Tree of Life, from the mandalas to the cosmic DNA within every living being. No matter the language or culture, they all pointed to the same truth. Each soul carries a sacred script of creation, waiting patiently for its pages to be read and lived. You are the living manuscript of this divine design, uniquely crafted and infinitely valuable. The challenge lies in learning to read your own blueprint without losing yourself in doubt or distraction. It requires deep self-awareness, patience, and courage to face shadows and light alike. But as you commit to this sacred work, your soul's code starts to glow brighter, illuminating the path ahead with unmistakable clarity. Your heart becomes the compass, and your intuition the mapmaker, guiding you through uncharted realms. Ultimately, embracing this divine blueprint means stepping fully into your authenticity and sacred mission. It means trusting that the purpose written within your soul is perfect, and that every step you take is a necessary thread in the fabric of existence. As you live this truth, you not only honor your own divinity, but inspire others to awaken to theirs, igniting a ripple effect that resonates across time and space. Your story is not isolated. It is woven into a vast cosmic legacy, stretching across galaxies and generations. The stars themselves carry your history, encoded in constellations that tell of your ancestors and the divine lineage that flows through your veins. Your bloodline is more than biology. It is a sacred heritage, a living chain that connects you to ancient wisdom keepers, seers, and creators who paved the way for your arrival. This legacy carries tremendous power, responsibility, and a promise whispered through the ages. Look closely into the night sky, and you will see the patterns that reflect your inner journey. These celestial markers are not just random arrangements of light, but celestial signatures, a cosmic script narrating your role in the universe's unfolding drama. From the pyramids of Egypt to the temples of the Americas, civilizations across the world left behind symbols and alignments honoring this eternal legacy. You are the inheritor of these sacred truths, called to rekindle what has long been dormant. Your ancestors' struggles and triumphs reside in your DNA, their courage in your heart, their wisdom in your mind, their love in your spirit. Sometimes you may feel their voices guiding you, or a sense of familiarity in ancient rituals and stories. These are not mere coincidences, they are threads of connection, reminders that you are never alone.